What is up, everybody? Hope everybody's having an awesome day. So Target holds an emergency meeting over their LGBTQ merchandise in Southern stores. Basically, there's like this huge backlash amongst mothers right now, posting short videos on TikTok calling for the boycott of Target. I kind of figured when I saw this article, it would probably be like more South or conservative states, because I have a few Targets next to me and they're all like within 20 miles or 20-minute radius, and there's probably like 5 of them within 20 minutes, and none of them move their pride stuff. And actually the Target right next to me does have a lot of LGBTQ members working there, so it's very like pride heavy, even though it's not Pride Month. So it says some Southern stores were forced by the corporation to move their LGBTQ pride merchandise away from the front of their locations after customers outraged to avoid a Bud Light situation. Many Target locations across the country feature massive June Pride Month displays on an annual basis. Again, they do this every year, but I think what's really sparking it is the children's stuff. I think normally when they've done this, it's been more adult clothing, but now they have like children books called like the Queer of the Year and children's tuck bathing suits. Like now it's getting a little out of hand. And it goes on to say, with items this year ranging from tuck-friendly bathing suits for transgender people to mugs that say gender fluid. Ugh, gotta wake up a little bit more. And then, basically a Target insider indicated that they were given 36 hours, told to take all the pride stuff, the entire section, and move it into the section that's a third of the size. From the front of the store to the back of the store, you can't have anything on mannequins and no large signage, the Target insider said. Here's a picture of I'm assuming the bathing suits, the tuck-friendly construction, and the extra crotch coverage, okay? Here's some more tuck stuff. This Target insider goes on to say, we call our customers guests. There is outrage on their part. This year, it's just exponentially more than any other year. Target insider continues. And I think this has a lot to do with, for one, the trans community targeting children. And then now you're putting pride stuff in the children's section, and you're having, pride clothing for the children, which, again, leave our kids alone, right? And two, we just found out that the designer of some of these pride clothes are actually a Satanist. We'll get into that in a minute. But the Target, it's like, I think given the current situation with Bud Light, the company is terrified of a Bud Light situation. And that shows you how powerful the Bud Light boycott was. So now if there's even word of a boycott in places, you could bet your ass those stores are going to react on it. All right. Like Target is reacting on it. But I still think, if you disagree with this stuff, which I do, I'm fine with the adult clothing, but again, just leave the fucking kids alone. Then you very much should boycott Target. Like I haven't shopped at Target since I found out all this stuff. I'm stuck going to Walmart, and trust me, if you know me, I cannot stand Walmart, and yet I am going to Walmart to buy my stuff because I am boycotting Target. Like that's how serious I'm taking this. The Target insider goes on to say this, the call was super quick. It was 15 minutes. The first 10 minutes was about how to keep your team safe and not having to advocate for Target. The last 5 was move this to the back, take down the mannequins, and remove the signage, the insider said. Noting that bathing suits have replaced Pride merchandise in the front of the store display, despite Pride Month not even starting to June 1st. It's all under the guise of trying to increase swim sales. The insider says everyone was like, thank God, because we're all on the front lines dealing with it. Look, I get it. We can be mad at the store, but we should not take out anything on these employees. Like most of these employees are kids, right? They're teenagers, young adults, and any employee at Target, they have nothing to do with this. This comes from the top. This comes from the corporate level. They are making these decisions. So if you are in Target, again, you should always respect the employees at any store you're at, because anything a store does, those employees have no say, right? So please back off the employees. It's not their fault. Be nice to them, be kind to them. You shoot your TikTok videos, shoot your viral videos, complaining to the camera, but leave the employees alone. Like this is on a corporate level. They literally have nothing to do with it. So, you know, please keep that in mind. No one should ever be mistreated for something that the company decides to do. Like if you're going to boycott the company. Don't go after the employees. So yeah, back to here's the onesie and rompers for Target. Some more pride clothes, live, laugh, lesbian. These are children's clothes, by the way. Here's the designer of I'll find it here. So the designer of some of these clothes is actually, this is Eric Carnell. He was you know, a Satanist. Essentially, he takes pride in that. He takes pride in Satanism on top of Satan, or on top of pride, right? So he's a double pride guy. And this is why a lot of moms are really starting to ramp up the boycott, because it's clothes designed by this man who that Target is selling, right? And he's made shirts like Satan respects pronouns. Some of these too queer for here bags, I believe this is at Target. Straights suck, queer swallow. These are pins that the Satan guy Eric Carnell designs. Bye baby, young, bisexual, and willing. Burgess feelings. Fox News warned you about. So yeah, I mean, this is, to me, this is like, looks like a third grader did this art. So I can't believe people buy this, maybe, but very poorly done. Here's some tweets. You know, Target is by far worse than Bud Light. Time to boycott, not hard. All Christians and religious need to boycott Target. We need to send a message to woke companies that choose. You know, I'm curious. Like, you think these major retailers would do some research on the designers they're bringing in for Pride Month or for anything, for any type of clothes design? You would think, right? Like, if you don't, like, mothers are going to find this shit out. Like, angry parents who think that your store or your company is going after their kids with this, you know, pride ideology, you could bet your ass those moms are combing through shit. They're going to figure it out. Those parents, they're good. They're good, man. So you would think like Target would have probably vetted these people, and I would probably agree with a lot of these tweets. I think this is far worse than the Bud Light controversy, and the fact that this is stuff they're putting in the children's section. This is stuff that is being promoted to kids, right? This is children clothes. Here's what looks to be like a child book called My Queer Year. This type of artist at Target apparently Target apparently supports someone who appears to advocate for the beheading of people who disagree with their lifestyle. Here's one from Matt Walsh. It's up to conservative women to make the Target boycott work. If you guys mobilize, you could crush Target. It's up to you. 100%. And that's like with, you know, a lot of this men identifying it as women, and a lot of these clothes and these products that are geared towards men who identify as women, it is 100% up to the women to step up and boycott. Like, us men, we got your backs no matter what, but you guys have to do the boycotting with the makeups and the tampons and Target, because the majority of shoppers at Target, they're women, right? Like, women go there to buy clothes for their kids, for school, for summer, for winter. Like, it has to be women to take the initiative. We did the Bud Light thing. The men stepped up. We did the Bud Light. The women, you know, again, the women got our backs, got the men's backs with the Bud Light boycott. Women, boycott Target. This is your victory now. And I can assure you, men will follow suit. We will get your backs on this. Here's one from Liz Wheeler. Target is grooming kids with transgender clothes. I would agree to that. Selling chest binders and tucking pants. They do sell chest binders, by the way. Target exec posed sexually near kids' clothes. The exec is also a drag queen. No, what the hell is up with that? Let's check that out. Target exec poses with children in drag. Let's see here. Oh, no pictures. Now I'm curious. Like, is there something in the images? Yeah, I don't know. Huh. Well, I'll have to do some research on that. I'm fascinated. But here's an example of a TikTok video. This one's gone viral. This is Morgan.m on TikTok. So, you know, make sure you drop her a follow. But this is kind of what she says about the whole Target thing. Let's check it out.
Satanist to design their new Pride collection that has now gone viral. This is the designer. This is not a boy. This is a biological woman who has transitioned, who is a Satanist, who Target actually paid and sought out to design the collection. A part of the collection is this t-shirt that says cure transphobia, not trans people, this fanny pack that says we belong everywhere, and this bag along with a couple of other items. But what really disturbs me is the fact that Target hired someone who is a Satanist. This is spiritual warfare. This is good versus evil happening in our country. And this t-shirt right here says it all. Satan respects pronouns. Now, if you look at a lot of the other artwork on the page, it's very sparkly, pastel, cute, very much if a little kid saw this, they would want it. So if you think they're not targeting your kids, make sure that you check again, because they definitely are. And honestly, this just makes me so upset. It makes me sick to my stomach knowing that there are Satanists infiltrating culture. And yet they have...
All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. I would 100% agree with you. Again, you think a major retailer would vet the people they bring in to design these clothes, because like I said, hell have no fury like a mother scorn, right? Or a woman scorn. And these mothers are pissed. So again, it's 100% up to you women right now to boycott Target. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to shop somewhere else? Like I said, I refuse to shop at Target. I have been toughing it out at Walmart. God, I fucking hate Walmart. So I will not go to Target. So I got your backs on this. And again, leave the kids out of it. Nobody would probably have a big deal about this if you just leave the kids alone. Like if this was just adult clothing, right? And you put it in the seasonal spot of the store, right? Because it's Pride Month. I feel like it's Pride Month like every other month. So you put it in a section, like your seasonal section of the store, and sell it like you do with everything else. But when you start getting these slogans and bringing in these people who are grooming our children, who are trying to reach out to our children, that lady's 100% right. If you look at that artwork, it looks like a child drew that artwork. It's very like children's story, if that makes any sense. Like I went to art school. I can't think of like the proper way today, like very animated, very kid-like. Like if you were to see like a child's book of like Alice in Wonderland, right? Like you would probably see similar artwork. Like it's very colorful, drawings not like very detailed, but gets the point across, and it's very appealing to children, right? I think she brings up a very valid point in terms of the artwork that this artist is using, because it is being done for a specific purpose. Like if you know anything about art and you know anything about advertising, anything about colors and designs, it's for a specific outcome. Like the colors represent specific things, and the designs are meant to gravitate towards a specific audience, right? And I would agree with her. I think that is probably there to appeal to children. And again, tuck bathing suits and tuck underwear and onesies talking about lesbian love and proud to be queer, and children's books called My Queer Year. Like that is unacceptable. These are children. Leave them the fuck alone. If you want to make adult clothing and you want to walk around to advertise who you're having sex with, you know, do it as an adult. You don't need to dress up kids in these rainbows and advertising them because you're having sex with another man or another woman, right? That's what's so bizarre about the whole Pride thing. The whole Pride thing is I am having sex with people who are the same sex, and I am parading this around. Like you don't see heterosexual people walking around with, you know, I'm sleeping with the opposite sex type shirts. Although maybe I should do that. So okay, I'm gonna start it. I'll design some t-shirts for us heterosexuals here. So I will get working on that this week. But yeah, but we don't walk around advertising who we sleep with, right? And yet somehow people feel the need to like post this shit on a billboard, like I'm sleeping with other men and I'm a man, right? Or, you know, I am a man who wants to throw a wig on and have a beard, but I'm going to identify as a woman, and I'm going to wear this shirt to advertise it everywhere. It's like we can look at you and see what you're trying to do. All right. But again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to be one of those people to boycott Target and be like me and tough it out and go to a store you absolutely can't fucking stand just to make a point? And also don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. It does help me out a lot. Everybody have a great day. I'm out. Peace.